Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beyond Second Cognition. I'm Beall. The topic of this discussion is a full dose of red pills. A lot of people out there say they've taken the red pill and they're aware of what's going on. What they don't realize is that one red pill only takes you part of the way out. In order to escape from the illusionary matrix, you're going to have to take the full regimen of red pills, which means despite the early discomfort of the first red pill, there's a longer journey to take in all this. In order to transcend the matrix, to break away from what people call the matrix, you have to know what the matrix is and how it operates. You have to know exactly what it is you're trying to free your mind from. In my latest book, In Times or a New Beginning, Humanity's Moment to Evolve, I explain these things. I explain to you how the matrix works, how it keeps you enslaved, and how you mentally enslave yourself by following the practices established to govern the matrix. It's written in very easy to understand terminology so every layman can read it. It's not meant to come across as intellectually highbrow or anything else. It is there to explain the situation as it is. While everybody's finally starting to wake up based on this vote fraud circumstance that's playing out in the U.S., even some of the sleepers are starting to wake up. And so I presented this book in a short snapshot type format. Although we have 47 books that precede this, this is sort of like a primer for those who want to delve into the other books and get more deeper understanding. But this one will explain how the matrix works and how long it's worked and why it works. So for those that are interested in really escaping the matrix with their red pills, this is another red pill book, as all of our books have been. Now I know it's a lot easier to watch a 10-minute YouTube video and snatch up something from sound bites and think we know something, but the fact of the matter is it's not going to feed you information. Most people are too lazy to read anything. They want it all in snapshot sound bites. And this book runs maybe 160 pages, so it's pretty short compared to some of the other books I've written. Part of this is to provide a heads up for folks that I'm releasing this book. It'll be available on Amazon and Kindle. I prefer that you buy from Amazon or Kindle rather than third-party booksellers because they pretty much rate me on what little bit of royalties we do get from the books. The other part is to encourage people that really want to know some of this stuff to join our Patreon website, because a lot of things discussed in the book are discussed in our forum, the community section, beforehand. We use it as a sounding board to educate each other, ask questions, and seek answers to a lot of these things. So it's an interactive interface with people that are taking their dosage of red pills, and we're all growing at the same time. We're not sitting static saying, well, this is how it is, and serving as cheerleaders on the sidelines. Folks at the Patreon site know what's coming, and they're doing what they can to become mentally prepared for it. And all this chaos, believe it or not, is a necessary evil that has to take place in order for this species to wake itself up. This is also explained in this new volume, In Times or a New Beginning. So I highly encourage anyone that listens to this to join us at the Patreon website. We have over 300 videos and podcasts there, educational material. You can get that for a $5 membership, or you can get full membership for $15 with access to the blogs and book chapter previews and the community section and all that, all that for $15. The way they're working to squelch communications with Twitter and Facebook and internet and YouTube and everything else, you may find yourself without a source of information. Now, I'm not a daily news broadcaster or anything like that. We're looking at a different set of circumstances for humanity to evolve into. If you want some inkling of what's coming without all the surface drama that's got everybody's attention engaged at the moment, you might try us out at Patreon. So the book will be out the next day or so, and I encourage people to read it if you want to understand how the Matrix works and how we've all been buffaloed and snookered by this thing for thousands of years. And for those of you doing the work, stay the course and don't give up on yourselves.